Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your wellness coach, Coach Sissa over here. So, oh my goodness, it's been quite some time and it feels so good to be back. And if you're new to our family, our space, our community, please do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share this video. My name is Bantase, but I call myself your wellness coach, Coach Sissa. Feel free to call me Olimomso as well. But today I am gonna be here as Umama Gakawe because today's topic is inspired by his birthday. So today we're gonna be talking about motherhood. And the reason why we're talking about this is because this is a very special month to me. This is the month that I gave birth to my prince Gakawe. And I just thought that why not share, some of the things that made it work for me and my partner. And maybe that might be things that you might consider, especially if you're gonna be a new mom or you are a mom, but there are some things that you've been struggling with and finding it hard to actually make some of your decisions to balance. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, definitely I just want to share some things that have helped me to be where I'm at with my parenting, with the choices that I've made as someone's mom. And yeah, man, it's a blessing to know that you are going to be a person that's going to be there in every step of the way for the little one, and to know that there is someone that is looking up to you as a mom. It's something that I can never explain, that one has to experience it for themselves. But today's topic, as I've said, it's about motherhood. It's just about sharing tips that have been really helpful to myself. Okay, so let me start with just sharing that when I was pregnant, I've just recently resigned from the job that I had as a fitness trainer, and I was not working at that time. So I just want to put it out there that I wasn't working at that time, and we just had Kawa's dad, Lloyd, as someone that could, do almost everything, like financially, and I will forever be grateful for that because he was there every step of the way, and he never made any excuses to say, no, I can't do this. Anything that, we wish we could have, we had it, but at the same time, we had to be realistic with certain things in our own journey. So, motherhood, okay, probably we all have different definitions of what motherhood is. My definition is just, knowing that you are that person that the little one looks up to. Motherhood to me means that, standing your ground, believing in yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone, doing whatever that you can to your best ability to provide for your child. It doesn't matter what other people think, but I think it's about you doing you doing what you can and doing your best at being someone's mom. Okay, so as I've said that I'm going to be sharing tips and I'm going to be sharing how I did it and the choices that I made. And this video is just dedicated to mothers, basically, because I'm going to talk about the decisions that I made, and hopefully my decisions and things that I made note of and I did will inspire you to do the same in your own journey. And maybe you refer this video to somebody that's going to be a new mom, or maybe someone that has been just, not knowing what to do, because parenting or being someone's mom is like, it has its own ups and downs. You're finding your way, you're learning along the way, So one of the things that I did when I knew that I was going to be someone's mom, I had to be realistic with my situation. Remember, I was not working at that time, so I had to sit back and be in touch with the fact that as much as the dream was to be financially stable, when that whole motherhood thing came, but for me, unfortunately, I wasn't working. And I think I once said in my previous post that I never planned, to have Mdwana. I was just a naive person who was so crazy in love, and I got pregnant. So the time when I got pregnant, financially I wasn't stable, but I was lucky enough that my partner was still fine and he was able to provide for us. So I was realistic in a manner that I knew that there were certain things that I could not afford for Rukawe, and I did not beat myself up about it. But it was just a matter of, sitting down and planning and making sure that whatever that I decide with my partner, I am, as a mom, being realistic that if he's going to buy a cot for the child, this is the brand and this is where we're going to get it, because that's what we can afford, And also, I never compared my journey to anyone else. I had people that were pregnant when I was pregnant. I had friends that were pregnant that were also not in my situation, So, you really need to stand your ground and to know your journey, embrace your journey as it is. Because, when you have friends and you have people around you, they share. And it's normal that when you're pregnant, you share with the people around you. But sometimes you need to stand firm, and be grounded to know that, okay, no matter how much you guys share, no matter how other things seem so nice and so, exciting for other people, but when you can't afford them because of where you're at financially or with whatever that you're at that present moment. So just make sure that you don't get to a point where you're actually comparing yourself with other people. Just stay grounded and be firm to where you are. And also, as I've said, I was not working, so I had to accept that, and I couldn't change that because I couldn't look for a job when I was, big, and expecting, no one was going to hire me at that, even though I tried attempts, to look for a job and all of that. But then at some point I had to sit down and be like, okay, baby girl, no one is going to employ you right now. You're pregnant. Because the minute you get a job or someone gives you a chance or they take in their company, at some point you're going to want to go for a maternity leave. So that's not going to benefit anyone's company. So I had to be realistic with the situation that I was still going to be at home. I was still not going to have money. I was still going to ask lawyers for every single thing, and also get financial support from my family members, of course, because as much as Loisa was there, but also my family was there to assist me. So I had to accept those things, and also know that as much as I'm asking, but still I had to have a limit, not to be in a position where ending I'm thinking, sometimes it happens that you want everything, but you don't put yourself in the person's shoes, especially the person that's providing financially. You just want everything. So I had to be, in the minds, in the state of knowing that, okay, I can't afford this, but at the same time, know that this is the person that is helping us financially. So finally, I'm now and again. So with what do I mean? So you need to put yourself in someone else's shoes, or your family or your partner, whoever that's supporting you. You need to know that, okay, when you're buying baby clothes, there are certain stores that you're not even gonna, walk in, to go buy clothes, because number one, they're gonna be expensive for you guys to afford. And then cots and prams as well. There are certain, those things you might afford them at like certain stores as well. Like for us, our pram, we bought it at Game. I think it was 1 point something. It was really nice as well. It was what we wanted. It was what we could afford, because what we had in mind was that we wanted a pram that was going to carry our child up until, we're like, okay, now, he can't be on a pram anymore, and also because we're people that are active, we wanted a pram that was going to be able to allow us to actually exercise with Rukawe, run with him. If we go to the village as Nalini, we'll be able to use it as well. So the one that we got, it was exactly what we wanted. We could afford it. It had everything that we wanted, and still we're able to give it to someone this year that had a newborn baby. And also with the clothes, guys, small babies, they're not that demanding. You don't have to put yourself under pressure to want to have your baby or getting clothes for your child at Woolies. Ackermans has got nice stuff for newborn babies. Kawe still gets items there. We still buy for Kawe at Ackermans, guys. I love the boys collection there. You can buy stuff at Jet as well. You can buy anywhere as long as you can afford, as long as you can afford. So don't feel the pressure, because in the society, this is what is it's what, okay, in the society, when they got this thing and you feel the pressure that, okay, this is what you have to do. I think that's the message I'm trying to put across. Okay. And then also, not putting pressure, I struggled a lot in not putting pressure for myself, because, when you're going to have your first baby, you want everything, but then at the same time, you also don't want to put pressure on yourself, because when you put pressure on yourself, you end up not enjoying, being someone's mom. So you always have to be cautious about things that you think about, things that you watch as well, the people that you talk to as well, because you might get, outside influence sometimes, and you end up now putting pressure on yourself. Not that it was because of you, but it's because of the people around you. It's because of the stuff that you're listening, the stuff that you're watching, the conversations that you're having. Then they end up adding pressure on you without even you realizing it. So always be cautious and be mindful that you're not putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. What pressures might you be like putting yourself under? Like pressures of wanting to do photo shoots, because doing photo shoots is trending. Things like throwing a huge birthday party for umntanakho. If you can't afford it, guys, it's okay. Wait for the right time to actually have a big party where it's themed and you're going all out. But if you are at a stage financially where you can't actually throw a big party, go for a photo shoot and do something intimate for you and your person and the child, or for your small family. Don't go all big while financially you are not at that stage to throw something big for your child or for your family. And also being in the moment is gonna help you, because you're gonna be in the moment with your emotions, with your situations, with everything around you, and that will put you in a state where you're actually prepared when the baby is here, and also it's gonna make you to not even want to think about other people, but to actually know that, it's all about you, it's all about your baby, it's your own pace, it's your own lane, it's your own everything, because you are in the moment. Because also getting carried away is something that can happen so easily, because you're not focusing on you, you're focusing on everything that is happening out there, So just being in the moment, if you are expecting mom, be in the moment, bond with your baby, talk to your baby, rub your tummy. If baby daddy is around, even him, allow him to have conversations with the baby, and just create those happy, memories, and take pictures. You don't have to post, but you can take pictures so that, you always have, photos to look back at, once, you've progressed from the pregnancy to when the child has arrived. And I think most importantly, what's also important is just doing your best, because when you're gonna be a mom, you really get so excited to a point that you want to be ready, you want to prepare yourself. You're reading books, you're searching things on Google, you're on YouTube, you're talking to people that have been there. You just want to collect so that you're ready. But the truth of the matter is that when the baby arrives, because all our journeys are not the same, everything is going to be totally different. It's going to be like you've never prepped yourself to actually be ready for when the baby is here. So I think what's important is, as long as you know that you will be doing the best for you and your child, that's what's important. Then you'll be doing great. You will be doing a fantastic job. And I think that's what, parenting or being someone's mom is all about. It's about learning in the journey, it's about embracing the journey, it's being realistic with your situations, and it's just about doing your best. So that's all I wanted to share. I know that after lockdown, there are going to be some people that are going to be realizing that, oh my goodness, they're actually expecting, or some people, this has been the best time for them to actually, work on extending their families or starting their families. I mean, it's not all the negative things that we should be thinking about during this lockdown. Also, extending our families, planning, thinking about, starting a family. It's some of the things that I'm sure that are crossing other people's mind. So with no further ado, and not dragging this video that long, That's all that I wanted to share. Please, if you like this, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share this video. And if you have any other topics that you may want me to share, or to just, voice out my thought processes, my opinions, please leave your comments below. I'd really like to give you what you want. Please don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.